Welcome to the Hair Metal Revolution. Now, we're going to be talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is going to be my 5 choices of bands that I feel for myself that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Some of these you guys might agree with. Most of these you guys might not agree with. But this is great about these lists. I have mine. You have yours. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and right now in the comments, put in 5 of your bands that you feel that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So what I did is I'm picking the 80s bands, right? I'm not going to go in the 90s. I'm not going to go further. I'm going to go straight with the 80s bands that I feel that you can make a case to say they should be there. So again, some of these you might be like, no, Eric, no, that's a far stretch. Whatever. It's my list. All right, it's my list. All right. So let's get right into it. Number 5. Now, this is probably the one band that you're like, what is this band being on your Hair Metal Revolution channel? I don't care. Hard rock, heavy metal, it's all good, baby. It's all good. The number 5 band I feel, and I think this one band I'm about to say is the band that everybody thinks they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That band I'm talking about is Iron Maiden. Why they're not there, I don't know. Because I don't even have to say anything. I think what Iron Maiden has done, where they didn't really have, commercial songs. I mean, they did it all on their own. They didn't need MTV. Yes, they had some videos on MTV. Don't get me wrong, but it's a certain kind of a taste you gotta have for Iron Maiden, for the harder rocks, speed metal, heavy metal. You know what I mean? In so many ways, I truly feel that Iron Maiden should have been in there 20 years ago. That's just my opinion. So that's my number 5. Number 4. This is where a lot of you will say, no. I feel one of the best, most talented bands of the 80s was Cinderella. The rock, the blues, the ballads. I feel that because Cinderella alone is one of the most talented bands of any bands from the 80s. I'm talking about how real Tom Kiefer's voice is, the fun of the music, the bluesy stuff like Long Cold Winter, the maturity. They didn't play the same stuff over and over again. Night Songs is different than Long Cold Winter. Long Cold Winter is different than Heartbreak Station. Heartbreak Station is different than Still Climbing. I feel where most people will disagree with me on this, and that's fine. This is my list, that Cinderella should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right. Number 3. Again, a lot of you are going to say, you're crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Poison should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, Bret Michaels alone is one of the best frontmen that knows how to talk to the crowd, who knows how to get people involved. He is almost exactly like David Lee Roth, but the difference between Bret Michaels and David Lee Roth, Bret Michaels could sing live. Very talented, fun lyrics, fun music. Every album got better and better and better. Yes, I know right now you think I'm crazy, but and of course we can't. Bret Michaels broke a lot of not rules, but Bret Michaels, the TV shows, the Rock of Love, him himself, to keep the name alive and stuff was something that a lot of bands didn't see. I mean, and my God, Bret Michaels is one of the most coolest cat out there. He'll play with anybody. He loves music. The band loves the music. Ricky Rocket, Bobby Long. Bobby Law, Ricky Rocket, CC DeVille. I almost forgot CC DeVille. CC DeVille. I mean, again, this is my list. Poison should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now we're down to 2 more bands left. My number 2 band that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, RATT. Yes, RATT. You can say, well, yeah, but Stephen Pearcy wasn't the best singer there was like live. Hey, we're judging on the albums they came out with. You know, when you think of hair metal music, like the 80s bands that helped to get it from a whole different level, RATT was one of them. Almost every single album they had hits. A lot of hits. You know, you go through every album. I mean, I think you'll be shocked on the amount of singles hits they had off each album. You know, RATT gave that help to give that look to hair metal music. Now, some people, but that look is stupid. That look is, I don't give a fuck. 70s had a look. Disco had a look. Punk rock has a look. Every music genre has a look. And you can't not take hair metal music and take RATT out of it. Listen, you can make fun of this genre all you want. You can't not ever, if you were born during this time, when I'm talking about people who grew up in it, will tell you that the 80s were the happiest times in people's lives. 90s, everybody got depressed and started doing bad things. True, it's a fact. So RATT should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, number 1, this band, hands down, I know most of you will agree with me on this. Motley Crue should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Their attitude, their music, every album they've ever done is different from the album. I'm serious. All 5 albums. Well, I'm not talking about the later 90s and all that, blah, blah, blah. I know Theater of Pain wasn't that great. You know, you could honestly just say the only really good song on is Home Sweet Home, because I don't consider a remake should be a break type of thing to get somebody in the Hall of Fame or not. I mean, hey, you work for Elvis, right? Okay, that's different. But Motley Crue, right? What's so great about Motley Crue is a lot of the stuff that they have done was out there. Where most bands, it would destroy, they would never come back. People would piss on them. But Motley had everything out in the open. Nobody cares what the shit they've done. You know, there is no shock factor with Motley Crue. They've done the shock factor. They embraced it. They're like the only bands that could do bad shit, and you actually literally like, oh, that's just Motley Crue. Any other band could destroy all their career, but not Motley. But the look, the stage shows, the bands they took out, the concerts they've done. I mean, hands down, the music alone should get them in, hands down. But the look they helped create. Now, some people say, yeah, but Nikki Sixx stole the look from Wasp. Listen, everybody steals looks from somebody. I don't care. Right? But they always had a look. On every album, they always had a different look, and it worked for the album that they were doing. Motley Crue should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, that's my pick. What's your pick? What's your five? Do you agree with me? You disagree with me? Listen, you can make a case for a lot of bands, right? I mean, Def Leppard's already in there. I say you can actually make a case for Tesla, but Tesla was never a headlining act, so that probably hurts him. Dokken, you can make a case for Dokken, but was never a headlining act. You can make a case for Wasp. I mean, you can make a case for Quiet Riot for breaking open the floodgates for bands to come in. I mean, there's so many bands that you could make a case for. So if I didn't say the band that you think should be in there, make the case for it. Put it in the comments. This is why we do this show, people, to share our love for the music, for the genre. Because again, we're taking the music back and giving it the love and respect that it deserves, right? So let me know in the comments on what your 5 is and tell me why. If you think I'm crazy, why am I crazy? All right. So beyond that, I'll see you next time on Hair Metal Revolution.